They're gonna flag me on it.
I know how to make meal prep. I know how to make meal prep stuff though.
Because I want to do my own business with that. It's a nice venture. It's okay. Turning down like 6 hours. You come down the turn. Can know me better than I do. Can't seem to keep nothing from you. How you touch myself from the outside. Hey Alex, hey Bree Bree. I love to see me from your point of view. I wanna trust me, the way that you trust me. Oh, 'cause I'm in my body. I love. Hey Aisha. Yo, I just didn't feel like it today. I'm getting used to receiving. Still getting good at not leaving. That's my problem. Getting used to receiving, good at not leaving. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Shine. Hey, Black Beauty. This is my song, y'all. My daughter put me on this song. All right, y'all. I'm busted and exhausted, but I'm like, let me get on here and do a message for y'all real quick. I'm busted and exhausted. A little something, okay? And oh my God, you guys, I'm just like tired. Okay, but I'll be okay. I was like, let me do a message. I hope everybody's feeling well. We just got finished doing our class on 7 steps to healing. Okay, so if you guys want to check that out, you can watch the replay on YouTube. Yeah, it has been a long day. So let's see what we got going on. I want to share something with you guys, but I don't want to share it yet. It's the first time for everything, right? Hey, Tijuana. Okay. What's wrong with your feelings? Yeah, it's good news. All right, let's get it started and popping. It's enough people in here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Collective Live Reading. My name is Tiffany. I am the founder, leader, and owner of 7 Harmony Place Harmony Leadership Academy, where I train high priestesses and priestesses, spiritualists, and spiritual authority. Okay? Tonight we're going to be doing a collective live. Just a quick announcement. Okay, in regards to upcoming, we have a few seats left for our October program. So if you're joining the October program, please make sure you get your spot in your seat. I'm only taking 20 people. I know y'all be last minute. Okay, so if you're interested in getting your seat there, make sure you get your seat there. Also, the Lionsgate Portal event is coming up in a few weeks. So make sure you get your virtual ticket if you're not in the Miami area or don't plan on traveling to the Miami area. The virtual ticket is $44. Get your ticket so that you guys can really understand how to actually utilizing healing, teaching, and growing, okay? This is for my leaders, okay? So grab a ticket. Grab a ticket there. All right. Thank you for the hashtag. Okay. You can hashtag FYP as well too. That helps pushes it out in the algorithm as well too, and share the live. So I'm going to be doing an oracle message today. Only an oracle message. All right. So let's see. These were the 4 decks I was guided to actually use. All right. I'm excited. I need to get some rest. I got a full day tomorrow. All right, and we're going to be live tomorrow morning on the school app. So make sure, I think I'm going to be live. Let me see how I feel tomorrow. Let me see how I feel tomorrow. But I do plan on coming on live. All right, let's see. Holy Spirit, angels and guides of the highest white light, we thank you so much, God, for this day. I ask that you send your angels, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, for a healing and divine message for the collective. Thank you for your peace. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for giving. Thank you for this day. All right, let's see what we got here. We have this card kept trying to come out. Childhood innocence. Okay, so somebody could be reviewing their childhood, their inner child, or healing their inner child, or working their inner child. We got ancestors out here. All right, we got waterfall. Okay, waterfall says effortlessly and dream time creation. So now could be the time for you to create. All right, if you guys are new here, I don't read karmic energies. All right, I only read high timeline energy. Okay, so if you're new here, welcome. All right, I stay away from those timeline readings. You got vision quest, and you have dessert, and you have volcano at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could get ready to go like viral, or somebody could be erupting and telling you something. Something could be a heated energy. Somebody could be like becoming vulnerable with you. I don't know why I hear somebody like coming to you with a sad story. Okay, it's giving shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay, sending good vibes as always. Don't forget to hit the like button, tap the screen on TikTok. All right. Yeah, look, protection and success. Protection and success. I feel like somebody is great at like, something's great to explode for you, or something's great to expand for you. I feel like you're going to be shocked. This could be happening to somebody close to you as well, too. Like, if this ain't you, this could be somebody who you know that's great at, like, you know, great at, like, something's great to expand, some type of level of success. It says vision quest here. Like, something is going from, like, desert to explosion. Look at this. Something's going from, like, dried up to explosion. And this is orange. So this could have been in regards to something that you created. Yeah, the veil here, like you could be receiving a promise. Like I'm literally getting like God's promise that you could be receiving. This could have been your inner, yeah, because see, you was vulnerable and open to healing, and that has like completed out. So something here is ready to pop off. Woo-wee. Let's see, which childhood? Inner peace. Okay, this is my song too. You got inner peace out here. Yeah, some of you could be making peace with your childhood trauma or something. All right. Ooh, child. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. What's waterfall and effortless? I was so shocked to get $50 this week in my gifts. I was like, oh. So that was nice. You got illumination. Thank you guys for the gifts. They do add up. Thank you. I appreciate it. You got illumination, releasing. So you could be releasing somebody that's either not putting in the effort, or you're releasing, like, you're releasing you not putting in the effort towards yourself. Like maybe you're not putting in the effort towards yourself or something. Like, it could be illuminated that you're like, dang, I ain't even putting in the effort. I'm not really putting in the work. I'm not really grinding like how, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're not really like, you could be illuminating to this, and you could be letting that go so that you can get some type of fulfillment. Have y'all been not putting in no effort with yourselves? Have y'all been slacking on your skincare routine? For some of y'all, it's y'all scrubs. Have y'all been using y'all body scrubs? Thank you, Alex. Have y'all been slacking on your body scrubs? Slacking on your water? Damn, I just realized I ain't really drink that much water today. Hold on, let me tell my son to order me some water. Fat, can you order me some water? You know what kind I drink, please? And have it come pronto. I just realized I ain't drink no water. for that. I've been drinking juices all day. Let me get me some water. That's what this desert energy out here. Your lungs and your kidneys, Tiffany, is dried up. You can't bust it wide open with dried up kidneys and lungs. What's Desert Vision Quest? Even when they doubted, you stay home. You got success. Somebody here is great to be successful. That's my song. I'm not waiting for the world to give me mine. I am mine. I am the story, the rise, the rain. I don't need permission. I've been the flame. Been the flame. Okay, period. Somebody said they been that. Okay, that's why you great erupting something. What's inner peace? She's already in you. A miracle is going to happen. Okay, and you got flow out here. What's illumination? Oh. Simplicity and fulfillment. Okay, so you can be simple. I feel like the simplicity is in flexibility in reverse with forgiveness. Yeah, I'm definitely getting for some of y'all. Somebody's coming with it's giving another sad love song by Tony Braxton. Somebody could be a damn Libra. Okay, you could be a Libra. And it's giving another sad love song. It's just another sad love song wrecking my brain like crazy. I guess I'm all caught up. If fast goes slow, it doesn't let go or change me. It's giving that, and I don't think you're open to hearing this. Flexibility in reverse. You like, I'm not flexible. I'm not open to hear nothing you got to say. So you could be telling somebody to piss off somewhere, kick rock somewhere. Flexibility came in reverse. Somebody here wants you, they want you to forgive them. They enlightened that, what? They now see your potential. It's giving hoe vibes, for real. It's giving hoe. Only hoes do this. You know? Only hoes come across good people and they treat them like shit. And then later down the line, a year later, 6 months later, 2 years later, hell, maybe even 5 years later, you decide that I was that. Yeah, that's why I said somebody been that flame. You now decide that I was that flame. The potential we could have had. No. Like, now somebody's enlightened to that. They want forgiveness. And you like, no. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that song. I don't know who sing it. But he was like, back then they want me, now I'm hot, they all on me. Back then they want me, now I'm hot, now they all on me. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody here could be like about to be hot, about to be popping. Somebody here about to be hot, about to be popping. Oh, Mike Jones. Yes, okay. Like somebody about to be popping and hot. And it's like, that's what I'm hearing, y'all. I'm hearing that song. Back then they want me, now I'm hot, they all on me. And you like, nah, I ain't flexible to none of that. You turn all that. Look, this you right here. This how you looking at him. In reverse. I don't even think you looking at him. Look at the tiger. The tiger like, huh? Yeah, you know how the animals be like, huh? You know, it's giving, what's the dog name on Scooby-Doo? It's giving Scooby-Doo. Huh? That's how somebody gonna be. That's how somebody gonna be. Somebody gonna be like Scooby-Doo out this hoe. Like, what? Ooh. Somebody gonna be like, huh? You like, nah, I'm good. Okay, we just gonna leave it dry. Somebody about to be dry with somebody. You gonna be giving somebody dry responses. You're gonna be like, oh, whoa. You like, whoa. Somebody may come start singing this song to you outside your window. You gotta feel. Somebody might come and start singing to y'all. Look, I told y'all, look, they gonna come singing to y'all. This could be a dark angel. Dark angel was right there. This could be somebody that's a dark fallen angel. They're a dark fallen angel, child. They fell from grace all the way. This is a past life relationship, probably, or a situation. This is what they gonna be singing. This is what they gonna be singing. Crazy, crazy. I'm cracking up because I can see somebody like, huh? Somebody like, huh? You need to expect this person to do this. You're not going to expect somebody to do something. Need in my life. Leos and Libras are a good pair. I don't like Libras like that. Like, not the men. I like the women, but not the men. I don't really like any air sign men like that. I don't know. It just seems like air sign men, they attack my mental plane. And I don't like that. It's crazy like how each zodiac of the men attacked a different energy version of myself. Like I was with a Scorpio for 25 years and he attacked my emotional body for a long time. Like he used to trigger the hell, like trigger the out of me like crazy. Like I'm telling you, I used to go red. He used to trigger my emotions. And then when I started dealing with air signs, I had 2 air signs. I had all 3 of them. Okay, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But I never had a relationship with the Aquarius. I had a relationship with the Gemini and the Libra. They, all 3 of them used to attack my mental. I used to get headaches around them and everything, y'all. They used to attack my crown. Y'all don't be paying attention to that? Yeah, I'm fired with air dormant too. Hey, Justice. Yeah, you got alchemy mutation out here. So you could have alchemized some type of energy here. Alchemy mutation. Yeah, and it's like fire signs. Fire signs don't never like, every fire sign I dealt with never, y'all know I'm scared of Sagittarius men. But every other fire sign man is like they never siphon my power or my energy. I never get like that threat and feel with them. You know, we could become lustfully obsessive because, I love me a good fire sign, okay? Okay, take me through there, okay? So, yeah, I like fire signs, right? But, water signs be getting me emotionally, and like earth signs are cool. They cool. I only dated one earth sign. The other earth signs like Capricorn, Taurus men just become like a philosopher for me. And I don't need you philosophizing me. I need you to drop them drawers. That's how I be like, why aren't you philosophizing me right now? You got light and will. I tell you, somebody here about to get their fulfillments with. Like for real, if it's success. No, seriously, don't philosophize me. Okay? I don't want a romantic partnership with nobody that's philosophizing me. I could have like male friends for that. I got male friends, like we could philosophize all day long. It's no romantic, you know what I'm saying? Like my romantic interest is like, come in and drop them drawers. I don't want to hear all that. And you know what's crazy? Like I'm a sapiosexual. I do consider myself a sapiosexual, but I don't know. Like I only need that a little bit from my person. Like, you know, don't be doing all that. I don't want to do all that philosophizing. It's peaceful. And you know why? Because I've had connections like that. I've had connection. You ever date a man, ladies? Have y'all ever dealt with a man or date a man that literally will be sitting up there just talking and talking and going and going and going? And you're like, damn, where's the romance? Where's the third leg at? You're like, I didn't come here for all this. I didn't come here for all this. Like, please. You be like, please. No, for real. Y'all ever dealt with somebody like that? And I be like, this motherfucker want to talk about why the sky was orange today. can just imagine when I get 50. I'll be like, I'm be like Lady Louise. I'll be like Lady Louise. I'll be like Marcus. I tell myself that all the time. I was like, I know I would be like Lady Louise when I get 80. She was like, Marcus. She's like, come here, Marcus. Marcus, darling. She was out of pocket. She was out of pocket. Marcus was out of pocket. Hey, Lolita. Yo, they both was out of pocket. Like, I know you lying right now. Ooh, child, cranking up. I know I'm gonna be like her. I just accepted it. Come here, Marcus. She was like, all that growling she was doing. I'm gonna get that down pack too. Ooh, child. Lady Eloise, what is it? Eloise, I think she had the money and everything. She said she just wanted to take, I just need you to take me through there. She's like, take me through there. And then she wound up playing them. I need to watch that tonight. I think that's Boomerang. She wound up playing them. And he was getting clowned by everybody in the office. Discontent and boredom with childhood. What's this with childhood? With discontent and boredom. Somebody here. Deception, 7 of Swords, and envy. What the hell? Somebody here is deceptive or envious or jealous of you. This could be somebody from your childhood. Maybe y'all felt like your family, certain family members was deceptive. Could be an Aquarius that's deceptive or envious, or you an Aquarius. What is this? You're healing from this. Oh yeah, y'all was sacrificed here as a child. Some of y'all crowns here. I'm just seeing, I'm getting a download. Some of y'all crowns was sacrificed. Like I'm getting like somebody mimicking you. Like it's showing me like somebody could have been like mimicking you as a child or something. That's a sacrifice on there. Look at this. That's a sacrifice. Y'all see that? Okay. Oh, don't forget, you guys, I have a special with the $55 video readings. All right. If you guys are interested in getting a personal reading, put your questions in the booking form, and I'll answer them in a personal reading, and you'll get a video reading by your scheduled booking time. Okay? Y'all better, because I'm blocking my schedule off. So if you want to make appointments and stuff, make them next week, because I'm blocking my schedule off the following week. Or, yeah, I think that's when I go to Miami the following week. All right, I'm excited. Are y'all excited about Miami? Who coming to Miami? Y'all know what? My community, I need y'all to beef it up. I need y'all to level it up. Okay, I think I got close to 20 people that's coming to this event. I should at least have 100 people. I need y'all to beef it up. I need y'all to really pour into yourselves, invest into yourselves. Y'all come on my community. Come on, level it up. Virtual tickets is available, but come on, it don't cost that much to go to Miami. It don't cost that much. It's less than $500. Get y'all butts there. Get y'all butts there. Now when I do Atlanta in dollars, y'all better be there too. Okay? I got y'all breakfast, I got y'all lunch and everything. I took care of y'all. Like they do in the summertime when you go get them. Remember in the summertime when you was little, you used to go get them free lunches. You used to be happy as I don't know. I used to be happy when I used to get my free lunch. I was in the projects. I used to be so happy. Go get my little juice, my little sandwich, hot dog, whatever they was giving that day. I used to be so happy. Yeah, the juice was fire, right? I got y'all lunch. I made sure I paid for y'all to have lemonades. I ordered 3 pitchers of lemonade. They lemonade was $30 a gallon at this hotel. I was like, give me 3 because we're going to need 3. I should have got 4 and put 1 on each table. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all lemonade. I got y'all tea. I got y'all croissants, muffins. I got y'all an Italian lunch buffet. So y'all come on. Come hang out with us. Come vibe with us. The icy juice box. It is a Lionsgate Heal, Teach, and Grow event. And it is August the 8th on a Saturday. August the 8th on a Saturday in Miami, Florida. Okay, we're going to be at the Doubletree in North Miami on the beach. Okay, and we got a view of the beach. Like when you're watching an event, you're going to see the beach right behind it. You got light. I'm going to be speaking. I'm speaking and teaching. Brother Ben is speaking and teaching. And Justice, who's in the live now, Justice and Jasmine are going to be doing a paneling discussion. So you guys will be able to ask questions. I'll ask questions. It's going to be a conversation. Okay? So you guys can watch it virtually and still get your work done. The virtual ticket is $44. The in-person ticket is $111. All right, so get your virtual ticket. Recognition and reward. I told you, somebody here about the level up. Okay, somebody here about the level up. Somebody here, yeah, to be loved at the highest count. Somebody here is great to either level up or be recognized here. But I tell y'all, when this level up or this recognition comes in, somebody's coming back to sing to y'all. Somebody gonna be singing y'all. Yeah, look, you got the higher fit energy. You could be a teacher, a leader. You could be in solitude right now studying. Somebody could be studying. Okay. What's waterfall, effortless simplicity, and illumination? What's waterfall, simplicity, and it says the waiting game. The waiting game and material harvest. What's waterfall, effortless, simplicity, the waiting game? You literally in solitude studying. Aww. Ethereal's straight gem. I think that's what that says. I like that name. Patient, planning, and prosperity begins wisdom. Okay, so this is what I'm getting from this message here with the waterfall and something. Something's going to come to you effortlessly when you step into your purpose and your calling. How many of you guys know what your purpose is? Comment in the chat. I know what my purpose is, Tiff. I know what my calling is, Tiff. I know what I'm meant to be here doing. I know what I'm meant to be here teaching. Some type of prosperity is going to come after some type of careful type of planning and patience, and you got the waiting game. Okay, so you could be in hermit mode, learning, teaching. Y'all know what y'all call it is? So what's the problem? What's the problem? Because I'm getting like you're waiting for the right time, you're planning here, but something's going to come effortlessly here when you just simplify something. Like, I don't know, it feels like you need to just, start somewhere and simplify something. Because you're planting solid seeds. Somebody here is definitely a teacher. I'm hearing ranking. So somebody is a teacher and ranked in the spiritual realm. Somebody is well respected in the spiritual realm. This could be a Taurus that could be investing here into you. Or you could be a Taurus. Or somebody here wants to actually commit. This is commitment too. Somebody could be waiting and planning a commitment. But something's going to fall in place effortlessly. You don't have to Like, you know what I'm feeling like? I feel like something's already yours and you don't have to like try hard. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. That I just said, Aisa. That's what it's giving. I don't know what I just said. Okay, but my girlfriend, she's Spanish. So she teaching me Spanish, y'all. But that's what it's giving. Like, it's giving like it's already mine. That man is mine, that woman is mine, that career is mine, that job opportunity is mine, that business is mine, that success is mine, that recognition is mine, that reward is mine. It's already in motion. It's literally like I've been sacrificed for so long, so much. I've been dealing with so much deception and envy, disconnecting from this deceptive. That's what this is. So you're basically at a breaking point of dealing with people that are deceptive, envious, jealous of you. You're no longer connected to this. You're disconnected from anybody that want to be sneaky. You disconnected from anybody that want to be jealous and envious. You can literally smell it in the air because in the past you've been sacrificed through this energy, whether that's through family, friends, or whatever. And now because you're like, yeah, I'm not sacrificing myself no more. I'm not going through the mud with you no more. We're not doing this, Tijo, whatever your name is. We're not doing this, Carlos. We're not doing this, Sarah, Becky. We ain't doing this. We're not doing this sacrificing energy no more. So you can't be sacrificed. And it's like with the recognition and reward, I feel like you're being recognized and rewarded in the spirit. Because remember I said somebody is ranked up. So somebody could have spiritually ranked up, spiritually ascended, and that's what's bringing this acceleration, motion. Okay, you got motion. Somebody here got the motion. Okay, you got wisdom, patient planning, prosperity in the waiting game. Yeah. So you could have been like patiently waiting for this energy to like clear out, for something to manifest. Where is the love at, y'all? I need to feel the love from my community. I don't feel the love from my community. Where's the love at? I only got 2 virtual tickets. I need more love from my community. Okay. Not you, Aisha. You always show me love. I'm talking about the people that sit in the back. The people, where the back seaters at? They be coming in, sitting in the back seat. You're new here. What do I think about grounded? I love grounded. I ground every day before I get up. You gonna get a virtual ticket? Hey, Sister Robin, what you doing? How you feeling, Robin? Oh my God! I wish you could have came. I wish I could have met you and Aisha. You got patience. What's desert? Maybe you guys can get to the Atlanta one or the Dallas one. What's desert, success, and flexibility in reverse? Yo, who is this? This is somebody that want to move into a positive direction with you. Look, this Emperor. The Emperor, the High Priestess, positive, is moving forward, rest, rejuvenate. Whoever y'all previous masculine. So this is giving me like this was a divine masculine that was your divine masculine that lost their position. Dang. Oh, gosh, this is, child. I'm hearing this song again. It's just another sad love song, wrecking my brain. Yeah, intuition. So I feel like so this is not a karmic. This is a divine masculine that you had that could have been still needing to learn karmic lessons. And this person, they clocked you or something. Like, this is somebody here that was like, yeah, look, temptation. They could have partnered up with people and came at you. Like, this person was blocking you out or something. This is somebody that partnered up with people to come at a high priestess. This is a high priestess. Look, somebody with authority. This is your energy. You're a high priestess with authority, and this individual from your past, guy. This person here, I swear to God, I think this is the fallen angel energy I'm picking up off this person. Now they see something, the truth. Now they see that you was the truth. This person giving me a damn headache. You got patience. Yeah, because disruption and emotional withdrawal. Yeah, because it's like whatever seeds you planted, because I just seen patience with this. Whatever seeds you planted is growing. I'm telling you, somebody here about to blow up. This is going to be when somebody blow up into some type of level of like huge success. And then here come this person, somebody coming in. You're not open to whoever this individual is with flexibility. You're not flexible to hearing nothing that this person got to say. It's like you're not in the business of proving yourself or hearing that somebody, like, you know, you don't want to hear, like, I know you told me that. You don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Do y'all want to hear it? Because I don't want to hear it. I don't need none of my exes coming back and telling me what I said. Because I said what I said at the time, and that was it. It's like somebody now discovering some type of truth that you said, and now they want to come in. You could have prophesied something. That's what it is. Nobody don't want to hear this. What's up with the success card? Come on, because this is clownery here. Yeah, you built a firm foundation for yourself. What's this truth card from this? Yeah, look, new beginning and authority. Look, look. You played yourself, whoever you are. Somebody, look, it came out again. It came out again. Somebody played themselves. This is somebody that played themselves. Yeah, because now you're getting some type of fulfillment and wishes. You stood your ground against a dark entity, a demonic entity. You could have had to fight up against this individual. You know what I'm getting? Like, this is what I'm getting, right? I don't feel like you had to fight up against this individual. You had to fight up against what this individual was opening your portal and your energy to. It, like, they're showing me like this person ganged up or rallied up with people, whether it was their demonic ass family, friends, whoever they was dealing with, dark, low vibrational, karmic, alley cat behavior, stray dog behavior, it's giving dumpster behavior. Wherever they partnered up and did, right? It was like they opened your portal. Like I'm seeing something like open like this to these dark energies and these like swarms of things coming out, and it was like attacking you. And it was like you had to fight, you had to sage, you had to floor the water, you had to bless your crown, cover your crown while you sleep. You was going through all these psychic attacks and all this, like you was just going through all this unnecessary shit because of this person. And now you want to come back with what truth? What? That I am official? I am the high priestess? I am authoritative? I am the Shizdai? I told you I was going to have a new beginning. Like now what? Success? Bam. Yeah, like nobody don't want to hear this. This is like a slap in the face that I feel like somebody did. Third eye chakra. Somebody here was attacking your third eye chakra. Yeah, and this person was all standing their ground with you. I can't stand a hoe that want to stand their ground with me and don't want to stand their ground with their friends and their family and anybody else. You want to stand your ground with me, huh? You want to stand up to me, huh? This is what I'm going to sing to him. I don't know why this shit got me lazy right now. And they just Percocets to my way. Be right, baby, you. Oh my God, I cannot with this person. And I'm gonna sing it right in their face. Alright, they're gonna be so mad. Somebody gonna be so mad because I'm I'm singing all the songs on the face. Somebody gonna be singing to y'all, or y'all gonna be singing to this person. So what's the truth that they discovered? And that the collective is not open to this person. Y'all not open to this hearing this person. This is somebody you don't want to hear from. Okay. Hi from Florida. Hi, Yanni. Are you coming to our event? Yanni, you already in Florida? Look. They getting the truth about your destiny. Ooh, I told y'all, make it cry like a baby, yo. Let's go pro and make a video. Ow, ow. Make it cry like a baby, yo. Let's go pro and make a video. Baby, you head, body, you head. Bring it over to my place and you'll be like, baby, you care. So I know you care. Okay? So they getting the truth about your destiny, huh? They found out that you actually move positively forward. Even look, that you move positively forward. That shadow energy, look, they thought you was going to stay stuck in your shadow. This person thought you was going, they thought you was going to stay stuck in your shadow. They thought you was going to build a foundation from your shadow. But you rise above that and you build it from your light side, not my shadow side. The shadow side is wounds and traumas and cover-ups and blow-ups. You don't operate from that no more. So somebody found out this is something. So your destiny is great to be seen for some of you all around the world, I'm hearing. Somebody's destiny here could be possibly great to be seen all around the world, or you great to know somebody that's this or something. It's given like everybody that counted you out, you about to be seen for something. And now that's when this person gonna come in and say something, and now they like, Dad, you was right. This was your destiny to do something. And even if you're not seen all around the world, it's like you ready to launch something or you ready to do something or something. What else the truth with this destiny? This could even be like you're finally getting love, because this is kind of like the 10 of Cups, right? This is like, oh, I'm finally getting love. Look, Ace of Wands. Look. I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, y'all see that? It says celebration and rejoicing and passion ignited. This is either like you're starting a new business, you got a new wanga thing, you got a new third leg person. Okay, something. It's something here. It could be that this person maybe didn't think that you was going to get healthy love. They didn't think you was going to be successful in whatever you was doing, your business or something. And now somebody is seeing that you are getting this new passionate beginning, this new level of success. What's destiny that they seeing now? Look, this is what y'all going to be singing to them. Look, third eye. You had to suffer in silence with your third eye being attacked. For some of you, you would suffer in silence in poverty, power, positive energy moving forward. Yup, suffering in silence. Yeah, somebody here was attacking your third eye. This could have been your family. I need to be alone now. I need to be alone. Your love is not my lifeline. Your love is not my home. Come on, y'all. And I'm what? And I'm so confused through all the pain and suffering. Okay? And you still want to stay with me. I'm not what you need. And I'm finally out the dark. I'm not what you need. Yep, you transformed. I'm not what you need. Thank you. I'm not what you need. Okay, what she said? Get away from me. You were successful. You are triumphant. It's like God was working on you every single step of the way. Every single step of the way, God was working on you. And you became triumphant in something. somebody here was attacking your third eye, gossiping about you, talking about you. This could be in a community. Yeah, you're ready to experience a material harvest. You see that? Material harvest. You ready to partner up with the right people. You ready to align with the right people. I feel like God is ready to bring the right people in. Where's transformation, triumph, success, and material harvest? Wow. You ready to get the help that you need? Somebody here could be manifesting like a glass window house or something. Somebody could be manifesting a house. Look, heart chakra. Yeah, somebody here is defeated and now they experiencing some type of obstacle. This could be a Scorpio or Virgo. They was attacking your heart chakra and your third eye chakra, creating some type of obstacle or challenge in your life. Yeah, because this is somebody that was in a relationship with somebody. They couldn't get over the person. And they was over there suffering in silence with this person, disrupting their whole household. So this is like an ex that's with somebody that ain't over you, that's disrupting the whole household. You ready to be successful. You ready to be successful, and this person is ready to show that, like, yeah, light, some type of level of success. So you alchemized or mutated some type of energy successfully. Then somebody who loves me. Look what came out, y'all. Ah! Hold on, let me turn this around on y'all. Are you that somebody who sees and breaks and triumph and power? Can you love me naked? Yeah, naked. Come on now. Can you love me naked? Whoa. I wanna be a bitch in the morning, but let me when I time. Some of my friends think I'm moody, but I think I'm just fine. I could be pissed at that I really remember. Come on, y'all. I try. Run away from love, I need somebody who loves me naked. Someone who never wants to love, but knows how to take it. Are you that somebody who sees a wall and breaks it? Are you ready to fight just to see what's on my wall? Can you love me naked? Yeah, naked. Naked. Somebody knows me when I'm looked up. Who looks that beautiful when I'm looking fucked up? I was so fake, my girl, but so much. I need somebody who loves me next, someone who never asks for love, but knows how to take it. Are you that somebody who sees a wall and breaks it? Yup, you're getting this fulfillment of wishes because you stood your ground. You did not back down to nobody. You didn't bow down to nobody. You didn't shrink for nobody. You did not devalue yourself for nobody. You was not sacrificing your crown. You was not sacrificing your spiritual gifts. You was not giving up on your mission. You wasn't giving up on your calling. Not for no stray dog. Not for no alley cat. Not for no confused person. Not for no mama. None of that. None of that. And you about to be glowing in peace. Thank you, baby. I'm right there. I ain't had no water today. See, Rihanna don't take care of me like y'all take care of me. Don't tell her I said that. She gonna get up and yell. Rihanna don't be taking care of me, y'all. She take all long to order my food. We be in here with no car. She take all long to order my food. I'm like, man, did you order my food? I'm hungry. Y'all, she get in the bed, roll over with her cats. She like, Mom, what you want? I'm like, you know what I want. I order the same thing every time. I eat the same foods. I never switch up. I never switch up. I order the same thing. I go to Jersey Mike's, I get a number 7. No oil, no vinegar. Okay? No tomatoes. You see that that's a Pisces. Yes. Slow. It's I don't know what. Now see how fast I asked the boys to order me a water and it comes? Child, I had to order my own stuff today. I ordered my own McDonald's. The McDonald's, them strawberry refreshers from McDonald's is good. Oh, excuse me. All right, let me do another one because this is just basically self-explanatory. Yeah, you're in balance. You got your wings. Somebody thought they was going to clip your wings. Somebody thought they was going to stop you. Somebody thought they was going to hire the best of the best of the best of the best practitioners to gain something and stop something and block something. You was never bothering nobody. You was never trying to sacrifice nobody. You was never trying to steal nothing from nobody. You hear what I'm saying? And you've been vindicated in the spiritual realm. And now somebody's like, damn, she was right. He was right. And now they want to come back and say that the truth, that you was right about something. And you're like, I don't want to hear that. The flexibility card is in reverse. I'm so balanced. I'm so chill right now. Somebody here could have even like graduated to becoming an ascended master. Thank you, Tracy. Somebody could have even graduated here to becoming an ascended master. Nobody don't want to hear that. I think that's disrespectful. It's just like stay your little salty ass over there and keep all of that shit in your own head. Don't come over here with that. I don't want to hear that. Like, it's like, I don't need no validation from that. Thank you, Calvin. I don't need no validation from you coming and telling me I told you so. Y'all want that? I don't want that. All right. Let's do another one because, you know, yeah, y'all alchemize some energy. It looks beautiful. Okay, this is my song. Nobody don't want to hear that. I told you so. They say time heals. She can't build her life without me. She's so blind still. And I don't want to go with like crystals and focus. I wish that we can try phrases, move faces. Okay, you guys, hit the hashtag FYP in the comment section. Make sure you guys get your virtual ticket for the Lionsgate portal. I done told y'all, I done asked y'all, and I done voiced it and said it. What a closed mouth don't get fed. That I need y'all support. Didn't I tell y'all that? Now I have a nice community. I need more than 20 people to show up for the event. So get y'all ticket. It's $40. You need to come. We're going to be teaching about healing, teaching, and learning and growing. Heal, learn, and grow. Okay? You can get a virtual ticket if you can't make it to Miami. It's going to be my birthday. Y'all want to do something kind for my birthday? Get a virtual ticket. It's $40. Do y'all need a discount code? Y'all need a discount code? Some of y'all be needing a discount code. All right. Hi, Janice. How you feeling today? I feel so much better after that retrograde is over. How about that retrograde? Look, how about that retrograde? that thing was throwing. That thing was the slam dunking on us like from like nobody's business. We was getting slam dunked from the 3-pointer line. We was like, I was like, whoa. We was getting slam dunked. And that was the Saturn's return. I could deal with a Saturn return. I'm saying that Mercury retrograde in Cancer told me every which way loose, but loose. It was like, nope. It was not letting me lose. I'm like, can you let me go, please? Let me go. Let me go. That retrograde in Cancer was like, nope. It was all dancing on me. It was like, nope. You gonna cry today. You gonna cry today. It was like, you gonna cry today. You gonna cry today. I was like, please not today. Please. And then I'm over here. I'm like, don't even know what I'm crying at. You ever have a child? You ever have a child that was crying and you like, what is you crying for? That's how I was feeling, y'all. It was like, I had no reason to be crying. Like, what you crying for? I don't know. I just need to cry. That's how that retrograde had us. Oh, child, that's how that retrograde had us. Tore me every which way loose. And then I got my girlfriend, she gonna call me, talking about, is there something wrong with me that I'm not going through it on the retrograde? I'm hearing everybody going through it on the retrograde. She's like, but I'm not going through it on the retrograde. Is there something wrong with me? I said, girl, get off my phone. So I can go finish crying. Get off my phone. I gotta go finish crying, girl. I was drunk. I was all in my bed closet. Like, he woke up, went to work one morning. I get up, I went straight to his closet. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, what is wrong with you? He came back in to get some keys or something, to get something. He found me in his damn closet. He's like, I ain't even gonna say nothing. He's like, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna go. I was like, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Like, girl, for real, sniffling ain't the word. I ain't have a tear left in me. Do you hear what I say? It usually means that you're healed or ascended into retrograde. That's true, but not necessarily. Because I've never been affected by any of the retrogrades to this one. And I don't have people coming back or nothing. It's always the energies for me and water sign energy, because so here's the thing with retrograde before I start real quick, you guys. You have to understand what was your purpose of coming back here, like reincarnating here. And mine was to heal and ascend my emotional body. Not my mental, not my physical. I'm very spiritually wealthy, right? But it was to heal my emotions. And so I was born with a mother who wasn't as emotional and nurturing, so I dealt with a lot of abandonment and rejection wounds. I've never been affected by the retrograde, but whenever something comes up, whether it's a full moon in the water sign or a retrograde in the water sign, that's when I feel it. And I've been doing this for 8 years. Y'all ain't never see me on here crashing out on no retrograde. And I was just like, what in the world is going on? And so I feel like it could be true, healed and not healed version, right? But also some people are born under the retrograde, and the retrograde is never going to affect them. Like, if you was born under the Mercury retrograde, or you got a lot of retrograde planets in your chart, you're not going to really feel any of the energy of the retrograde. And that's it. Yeah, we'll keep coming back until we learn. Yeah, we'll keep coming back. Yeah, so it was like I was dealing with all of that, because it wasn't like the healing process and the crying, the emotional process wasn't about nothing from the past. It was nothing about, I done dealt with all that with my mom and my dad and all of that. I done dealt with all of that. I was just like, what the hell is this? What is this? And to be honest with you, it was just an emotional healing that my emotional body needed. You got to remember, we have deep, deep stored cellular memory from previous lifetimes. Then I started a class where I'm activating Lumerian and Minnetonkan codes, emotional codes. So I activated 3 emotional codes. So that was also like, okay, you got to heal that, like clear that out and heal that. So it was like I was getting hit left and right, left and right. This week we have I activated like queenship codes and stuff like that in regards from the Egyptian timeline. So I activated those codes, manifestation codes and all of that from the Egyptian timeline. But yeah, so it wasn't really so much like healing because, and the reason why I say that is because the person I'm dating kind of like when you meet your soulmate, y'all mirror each other. And he was already triggering when I remember the first time I met him. He was already triggering and being them in the rejection wounds within me that I thought I dealt with that I didn't. That was really deep. And so I was just like, okay, so I've been like healing and going through the process. He probably don't understand or know what the hell was going on with me, but he probably even thought it was him, but it wasn't really him. It was just like, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm going through, you know? And that's the thing about like when you have a partner, you have to understand what they're going through because everybody's journey in their healing is different. So he may be going through things that he may not be sharing with me. I'm going through things that I'm not sharing with him. And it's like we're trying to like navigate that as well too. So that was another thing that I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, okay, all right. What's unhealed? So unhealed what? I had my meltdown the other day too. Yeah. I still don't know what you're talking about. Unhealed what? Yeah. So I guess yeah, but it wasn't because of the retrograde. I was dealing with that. I've been dealing with that all my life. I was dealing with that all my life. So you're unhealed. No, I never said that. I never said that. What's your definition of healed? No, I'm not a Cancer North Node. I'm a Leo North Node. Leo North Node. What's your definition of healed? I said I'm trying to heal from what? No, I said he was triggering my abandonment and rejection wounds. I said I had already dealt with that. And so you think that you've dealt with something until somebody triggered it. That doesn't mean that you're not healed from it. So what happens is when we have wounds, and I'm just going to explain this and I'm moving away. Because again, when I'm reading, but when we have wounds and when we've been through certain levels of trauma, that creates an imprint into our soul. Whether it's this lifetime or previous lifetimes, right? And so what happens is that it's a wound that's there, right? Like just for instance, like say for instance, I have a scab on my knee from when I fell. I fell when I was a little girl, maybe 10 years old, right? Even though that scab is healed, it's not affecting me right now, it's still there. But if I bust my knee again, then maybe that might actually open. You see what I'm saying? So it's like wounds don't never... Like they get healed, but sometimes they never just completely disappear because they're actually like, it's part of like your program. It's part of your imprint on your emotional nervous system. So it's like, it don't go. It just comes up and you be like, oh, okay, this is what this is. Yeah, it's like a spiritual scar. Yeah, you can't trigger a healed wound, all Google and AI aside. What did you mean you can't trigger a healed wound? You can't trigger a healed wound? Okay, that don't make no sense. Okay, well, it makes sense to me. You can trigger a heal. You can trigger something that's actually like I said, if I have a scar right here and it heals, right? If I have a scar right here and it heals, it's gone. It completely healed up. But then I keep hitting it again, or I bust it open again. I reopened it, the same wound. That's all I'm saying. But the scar healed up. It healed eventually. It healed. Yeah, she not. I'm not pressed at all. Exactly, like a C-section scar. Exactly, right. Right, and that's why women who get C-sections can only get 3 C-sections because they can't keep opening up that scar. That's it. Okay, it don't have to make any sense to you. It makes sense to me because to me, and the way I look at healing in perspective, right? I believe healing is a lifelong journey, right? And I believe there's ascension, and that's a different. We ascend, we deal with our triggers, we deal with the things that we go through better. Like, I'm not going to, like, before, if I got triggered, I would turn red, I would get upset, I would get emotional. I don't respond to it like that. So to me, that's my definition. That's my definition of healing. That's just it. Okay. Whatever you say, right, whatever you say, right, we're always healing. Right. Let me see. I know you just answered the question. It's fine. You got stillness and ancestors. We attract people based on our wounds. Did I attract emotionally unavailable people? Yes, I did. I attract the emotionally unavailable people. You got eagle and you got communion. But I don't attract emotionally unavailable people now. So I don't know. I did. My ex-husband was. And I don't know. I guess I've never really been in a lot of relationships to really tell either. You got music, childhood, and dawn. So somebody could be focusing again on their inner child. All right, let me do this deck right here. I'm not answering any more of your questions. I want to get through the reading, and I typically don't answer questions unless like at the end or something when I'm conversating for you guys. Alright. I had to get her out of here because she Ash was like, block her. I was like, hey Deborah. She wasn't blowing. It's just like, girl, that's why I don't like reading comments while I'm reading. Because I be in my zone when I'm reading. You got new beginning? Yeah. This is my second message. Where's lake stillness and ancestors? You got the truth. What's ego community? And you got community. So are y'all working with your ancestors? I feel like your ancestors are trying to get y'all like, they're trying to get y'all to come in or meditate or something so that you can hear some type of truth. Yeah. Man, I've been getting attacked left and right. Like, and you got love right here. I've been getting attacked left and right. And to be honest with you, it's from some of like the spiritual community, the online community. Like it's just shots. I'm just hearing like I just and I'm just like I don't care. Like I'm not letting nobody on here steal my joy, dictate my joy. You're not running me nowhere. You never have. You know what I'm saying? I'm not allowing nobody to do any of that. But the attacks have been crazy. You got destiny, material, and spiritual prosperity. And it's like the people that's throwing the shade and stuff, it's like you think they don't know that they're, people be thinking like they hiding. You're not hiding. You got wisdom and everything. Yeah, it's just like, and that's the thing about this community, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I love the spiritual community, but the spiritual community is starting to feel like religious, where it's like it's coming up now with like judgment. This community wasn't supposed to be about judgment. Community is supposed to be about perspective, elevation, growth. You know what I'm saying? Choosing a different lifestyle and a different path when it comes to your spiritual growth, right? And now it's just starting to feel like a place of judgment. Not talking about her, but I'm getting attacked from people that's actually in the spiritual community. Like I don't have a whole lot of spiritual people that's like in this community that really support me. They'll watch me, you know what I'm saying? They'll throw digs at me and they read-ins. Like I be hearing and feeling all of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I don't know. I just don't really pay them no mind. I don't care. That's your own insecurity. Y'all don't never really hear me getting up here. Y'all never hear me getting up here talking about, oh, they're a reader, they're a practitioner, they're doing this, they're doing that, but they don't know how to do this. They ain't tapped in, they ain't doing this, they ain't doing that. I don't get up here and do that to other people. First of all, because I understand spiritual laws. And spiritual laws, and when you're talking about authority, you're not supposed to go up against somebody else with spiritual authority and ranking. So I've seen two readers beef with each other. I've seen people say indirectly stuff. I'm not stupid. I ain't slow. I ain't stuck or nothing. And it's just be like, what is this community about? What would it be about? I be like, y'all supposed to be leaders of the community. We're supposed to be leaders of the community. And this is what y'all showing the people in collective, how to attack one another and talk down on another. We all been at a place where we needed to actually learn and grow from. We all been a place where we've been teaching and learning. And I just be like, this community is crazy. Yeah, they be insecure. Like anytime you gotta attack somebody else to get a view or a like or make yourself feel better, especially another spiritualist or reader, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't have time to attack. I just don't care. So y'all never hear me come out in a read and be like, oh, they're actually this and that, like this and that, and this is their sign, and this is da da da. Like I don't care what you talking about right now. I just don't. And I just think this community is like, it's starting to turn into religion. We're literally starting to turn into religion. Judgment. Y'all just come on here and want to judge people. Y'all want to judge the karmics. Y'all want to talk down on the damn karmics when you're a karmic yourself. That right there be mind blowing me. Y'all wanna know, everybody you can literally meet your divine counterpart, your soulmate, right? And they could be still processing through karmic energy. And they be like, oh, they're karmic. She's a karmic. The karmic, this. No, you're a karmic. That's why you're reading karmic energy. But they're not gonna reflect. They're not gonna mirror back what they're actually reading and talking about. They're not gonna take accountability. They're just gonna attack karmics and attack people who are in the community. And be looking like, where's Waldo? No. You can get me with that one. But anyhow, it looked like y'all ancestors are trying to connect with y'all to bring y'all some type of truth. It says community. So somebody's spirit animal could be an eagle. You got harmony and love. And I feel like this could be something in regards to you about trusting love or trusting somebody around that you can love them. Yeah, can't nobody judge but God, but they be doing that. Yeah, you have to. They don't. No, they don't have. And that be the thing about reading, and that's why I love like teaching. I love teaching tarot because I like to teach y'all tarot from different levels of perspective in a sense where it's like you have to look at things from a higher perspective. There's two ways you can read tarot. So of course tarot, you can read it from the kingdom of darkness, you can read it on a low vibrational level, and then you can read it on a high vibrational level on a higher timeline. It's very rare that you see people read it from a higher timeline or a higher perspective. It's just rare. You know, it's like some readers are still going through their own journeys and stuff like that. So it's just like, it's just all of that. But I wish everybody, you know, the best, the success, all of that. I really do. We're all meant to be here to learn and grow. Even if you're a truth teller, just do it the right way in integrity. That's it. You got light, solitude, power, material harvest, emotional withdrawal, and you got the sun card and triumph. Can I do weird messages about the spiritual and divine judges? What you mean? You mean like when I be doing my spiritual judge days with my mallet? Those were the old days. I need to go find them old videos. What's the message that the ancestors have for them? Let me see something. Hold on. Okay. How you compare things to know I like that. Oh yeah, look, it says choose wisely and you got harmony. So your ancestors is trying to connect with you in regards to a relationship. Yeah. About love. Which choose wisely and harmony. Somebody here is supposed to be doing something with somebody here because you got community. Which choose wisely with harmony. Oh, thank you, love. I may not be explaining it right. Yeah, I don't know where I can't understand what you're saying. That's okay. I just don't understand it. You can DM it. Do it. You gotta stand your ground. Hope, triumph, trapped in fear, throat chakra. So so this is like a love situation. They don't want you to give up on something. They want you to stand your ground on a love situation. You could be feeling like confused about a love situation or wondering if you should go a different direction. They want you to stand your ground. Your North Node in Libra. My North Node in Leo. Yeah, look, you got suffering in silence, Nine of Swords. For some of you, you need to block out a Gemini. Somebody could be dealing with a Gemini or a Scorpio, and you might need to block a Gemini or a Scorpio. And that's what your ancestors could be trying to get you to listen. They could be getting you, a Gemini or Scorpio could be coming, and they could be getting you to need to listen to your intuition. Yeah, this is after you receive some type of material and spiritual prosperity. You could be a Virgo. Ooh-wee. So you could be a Scorpio that needs to pay attention to a Gemini. Yeah, Ace of Wands. You may even need to do something different. Now, somebody here could be stuck in their South Node because she said something about North Node. So somebody could be suffering in silence or stuck in their North Node or something. I mean, their South Node. Somebody, what's the North Node to Gemini? Sagittarius. So somebody here could be like stuck in their South Node is what I wanted to say. Yeah, you got firm foundation coming out on the side and throat chakra. What else? I'm hungry. And you got awareness. Yup. Somebody here is like, somebody is becoming aware that somebody could be trying to sacrifice somebody. A Gemini. A Gemini could be possibly trying to sacrifice you. A masculine, Gemini masculine? Who's this person that's trying to sacrifice a collective? Yeah, that was a lot. So somebody could be trying to sacrifice an Empress. Oh, so they could be putting some type of imprint or energy into your sacral, and they're trying to sacrifice a Empress. That's who this is Empress, fertility, your light. They're trying to plant some type of seed or sacrifice you through your... So somebody's trying to connect to y'all. This is what your ancestors is trying to let you know. That somebody here is trying to connect to you guys. Child, I swear, the tomfoolery just be foolery. Somebody here is trying to connect to you guys and sacrifice y'all sacral chakra. Look what y'all... So... I hope my boyfriend not watching, but look, y'all. So I got this thing for him for his birthday. Okay, this is what I was like. I wasn't sure if I was going to tell you guys, but I'm about to finish up this reading. So I'm going to do these the 5 senses, and stuff for him, right? And then I already got one of the gifts right here. The other ones I gotta get. I know, ain't it cute? This is one of the gifts that I got. So I got like this candle. He don't like candles, but I like it because of it's like a wax one, like a massage wax one. Ain't it cute? So I got this, what you call it, for him. But I'm gonna fill all the boxes and stuff up with different surprises in it. Just like small, like thoughtful gifts. Leos always give the best gift. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's where I got it from. I love that. I absolutely love it. So yeah. Oh, it smells so good too. I hope he's not watching either, but he's not gonna see all the other ones. He don't have social media, but you never know. My girlfriend Tiff always be like, he be watching you. He be watching. I'm like, he don't. I don't think he be watching me. I don't think he be watching me. Yeah, they trying to block y'all sacral chakra. I just went through that last week. I had to remove an imprint that I told you I had explained to you guys. I had to remove an imprint off of me. Yeah, so you gotta. I don't know how to tell y'all how to do it. I know how to do it. I just don't know how to tell y'all how to do it. But you gotta cleanse out your sacral chakra. You gotta remove the imprint. Because when people send attacks to your chakras, you have to go in and cleanse out the energy out of there. How's that? Thank you, y'all. You have my bath. The bath salts are only for cleansing your aura. I love my bath salts. Don't it smell good, pretty Kaya? But they're only good for cleansing out your aura. Okay. So with this, and let me see if I can explain this to you guys. Let me see if I can write it down. I want to explain this to you guys. Yeah, you can probably do Reiki healing. If you know how to do Reiki or get a Reiki healer. All right, let me see if I can explain this to you guys real quick. Hold on. Let's do it on here. Let me show you guys how it works. No, not yoni steams. Not my candle. Y'all like, can I do a yoni steam? Can I do a candle? Y'all trying to figure it out. Are y'all feeling it in y'all sacral? Is anybody feeling it? You'll feel it. It'll feel like something's off down there. Yeah. So this is how it works, right? All right, so this is, and I'm not good at drawing. So basically, this is your chakra systems that it lines like right here, right? And so what happens when somebody sends you a dark energy, because they're carrying a dark energy, I'm just going to say it like that, right? That dark energy, well, what they're attacking is the sacral. And the sacral, if they can attack the sacral stops you from creating because you got sacral and you got fertility. All right. Some of you may have cleansed it out. I don't know. It don't look like it. It look like this is what this person is doing. So basically, they send an imprint. Well, Tiffany, why do they want to send an imprint? So you have layers of it. You have a soul contract first, right? After you have the soul contract, then I have to remove the attachment. And then after I remove the attachment, then you have to cleanse the imprint. which is the residual energy to it. That's the process. So it's a soul contract that you have with the dark individual over here, whether this is a person or an entity. Then it's an attachment. The attachment looks like a knot, like a cord knot. Okay, it looks like a cord knot. That's the attachment. And then you have the imprint. The imprint is going to be the left residue energy from the soul contract and attachment. So what happens is your little ex-friend, whoever this person is that wants to come in, they come in with this energy attached to them, right? But you block them out. You say, listen, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I close the contract. I cut the cords. I don't want nothing to do with you. So what happens is that your energy either gets to a low vibration or a low state sometimes. It could be at any time, right? Maybe you're feeling down or you're going through something or whatever. Your energy gets low. And then this dark energy is able to send in something to go into your sacral chakra. And that's the imprint. It sends an imprint. But when the imprint sits there long enough, then the imprint becomes an attachment. Why do they want to send the imprint and attachment? So that they can come back in. It don't necessarily mean that this person from the past is going to come back. It means that this person from the past energy, right, could send in another individual. And this is why y'all will meet the same person, but a different body. Same energy, but a different body. So then that imprint is there. So now it's like you tag. You know how they tag animals? You know how you can tag your cat, tag your animals in case they get lost? You can find them. Or air tag. It's like you have an energetic air tag sitting in your sacral chakra. So now that whatever that dark energy was, whatever it was, it could be anything, right? Now it got you tagged. So now you're going to attract. Remember, you're going to attract whatever the energy and frequency that you carry. And so because that's sitting in your sacral, now you're going to attract, let's say, lustful people. You're going to attract people who are not going to take you serious. You're going to attract people who are not emotionally available. You see what I'm saying? It's like that. So you have to remove the imprint. And so you can either remove the imprint from, like she said, like a Reiki healing and a thorough cleansing, because it looks like a knot that's sitting in your sacral chakra. Or you can use, like I use spiritual technology to remove it. Okay, I'm a seer from Earth Angel, so I have fire energy and a visual fire. Like I get fire energy to actually remove it and cleanse it. Okay, so that's how you remove it. Okay, and this is what nobody don't never tell y'all. That's why y'all go get cord cuttings from people. Y'all thought y'all left just because y'all left them and was over and all that. No. Remember, everything in the spiritual realm is reality. This is not reality. This is a facade. This is the matrix. Everything that is really real and operates in the spiritual realm. So in the spiritual realm, you still, this person still has a contract with you. They have access to your energy, whether it's a person, an entity, or whatever. Okay, it could be also ancestral as well too. So they have the soul contract, and then you have the attachment, and then after that you have the imprint. So I'm just understanding that the imprint can also affect you. You may not have the attachment or the soul contract, but the imprint still lingers there. And sometimes it's residual energy. Sometimes it eventually fade out, but sometimes it was very deep, depending on how deep and how damaging it was to your actual soul. It's very hard. Like I just had a client, I did her imprint this week. She was throwing up the next day. And I was like, that's good. She felt so much better before she started throwing up. She felt the difference, right? And your stomach goes through like the somersaults if it's your sacral. But then the next day she was like, I was throwing up. And I was like, that's good. That's all that, because hers was heavy. That's all that dark energy, negative energy that's coming out of your sacral chakra. And so I had to work on her energy for 7 whole days. Because it was like, that thing was like, it'll throw your whole system off. So imagine like a leech sitting in your sacral chakra, like a knot sitting in your sacral chakra, like a leech. And it's just sucking and draining. and it's just causing your system to be dark and to be, you know what I'm saying, and grimy, and your stomach don't feel right? You're craving parasitic foods like beef and sugar and all of that stuff. Those are parasites in the body. So that's what these energies send. They send in, I call imprints on your actual sacral chakra. So they send these things in so that the energy is not necessarily the person, but the entity or the energy wants to keep attracting that energy so it can keep feeding off of it. So like if you have an imprint on your root chakra from the spirit of Mammon, right? They're going to keep sending in you in cycles that as they're feeding off of you, they're going to, and they usually feed off your vault, right? They're going to keep sending you energies and opportunities in that's going to be false. It's going to be draining. It's not going to be lucrative. It's just going to block everything. It's just going to block everything. Hey, Charity. It's just going to block everything. So you have to get the imprint off. Okay? I charge $222. And the reason why I charge $222 because I do all of your chakras, and then I have to align your timeline. So what happens is that when you get so far off your path and so far off your timeline, you have to get it back into alignment. So I have to go back in and I have to align you back. I gotta like basically push you back onto the right path. It's like you all, like imagine being in the forest, you're in the forest, right? And you got a leash. Like say you walking down a path and a leash get on your leg. Now you off the yellow brick road, you over in the grass in the woods somewhere trying to get this damn leech off. You like, but you just out there trying to get the leech off, you just out there roaming, trying to get the leech off, Well, I have to come in, I get the leech off, but then I gotta push you back onto the yellow brick road, back onto the path. So mine is chakra cleansing, rebalancing, and then timeline alignment work. So it's like I'm doing two different things. Yeah, so you can have an imprint there. So that's why I was explaining to you guys before. I got attacked. And when I got attacked with, because I have two exes, and I'm not going to say who they are, right? But I have two exes that carry a heavy contract and spirit of azimuthos. They carried a lust spirit. That's why y'all got to be careful, because lust spirit is always the main thing that actually attacks us, right? So these people carry heavy lust spirits. So imagine these people when you was with them, you had no idea about nothing about no lust demons, no lust spirits or nothing. You was getting down and dirty with them. They probably had videos, photos of you, all of that stuff that was going on that you was with them. You probably was doing some of the darkest things with them, right? So what happened is these energies remember that. They remember how good your energy was. They remember how good your sexual energy was, your lustful energy was. And they go crazy. So they try to find it in other people, but they can't never find it in other people, but they're thinking about you in the back of their head. So what happens is they're basically, their vessel is ran by these entities, or they're carrying these energies and these entities. So they're going to send it out to you. They like, we can't find her anyway. Let's send it. Let's go over it. Let's energetically astral travel over to the collective. And now you start thinking about sex. You're not even thinking about sex. You start craving stuff. You're not even craving stuff. You start feeling blocked down. And your stomach should not be feeling blocked or heavy or any of that. You see what I'm saying? Your womb should feel flow, like it's a flow there. But if something feels like it's clogged up and blocked there, then that's another sign as well too. And so they send these things, and then it's like, again, it's like an energetic leech. I seen it. It was sitting right in the bottom of my chakra. It was a knot. And I cleared that sucker out. So that's what it is. And I had one client, she had 3 of them in the bottom. You know, so it just really depends on, you know what I'm saying? It just depends. So that's how that is. And then once you get rid of the imprint removes the blockages. And that can affect your relationships. That can affect your finances and everything. Yeah, it feels like a knot or a ball. Yep. That's what it is. Yep, it feels like being energetically constipated. You don't feel that flow. You're not really creative or nothing. So that's what it is. So when y'all be saying people, like, when y'all be watching readings and people be like, oh, they're attacking your crown, they're attacking your third eye, what the hell does that mean? How you want to sit up here and tell me that they're attacking my crown and my third eye, but in my sacral? But what does that mean? Well, that's what it means. They're attacking it with, like, basically, it's like an energetic parasite, like a leech. And it gets on you like that, and it just go like this. It just and then it just messes you up like that part. So yeah. How do you know that you need an imprint? You just gotta pay attention to your energy. I mean, that's the only way you can get I would suggest you get a reading. Like if you feel like it's something off. I mean, even if you just want me to check and see if you have them in your different chakras, you can do like an audit with me, and I can just check and see if it's in which chakras and what's going on. You can do like a spiritual. I offer like a spiritual audit where you can kind of check and see. But yeah, starting September, October, I'm going to be moving away from session work and just focusing solely on my school so I could teach people how to do this in my schooling. So that's where my goal is to teach. I want to move away from service work and just focus on that. I don't know. I don't know if it's 50. I think it's 50. Hey, Veronica. Yeah, but that's what it feels like. It's crazy. Even when you get like your crown and your third eye attacks as well too. Wow. When your chakras got blocked, stray kittens started showing up at my place and my cats inside crowned me. Wow. Yeah, cats are, I got two. They are energetic feelers. I got two cats and a dog. And then you know what's crazy? Before I got my cats, it used to be these cats hanging out in my backyard. And then I got my cats and they disappeared. I don't even see them back there no more. It was some pretty cats too. It's my song too. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to go shower and stuff. Cats are protection. Yeah. So yeah, so that's the work that I do. I do very advanced level work. I really do. And a lot of people, when you get work with me, right, it's a process. Like you want to really understand it. Maybe not now, but like maybe a few months to a year later, it's gonna really show, and you're gonna be like, "Dad, like wow," you know. And so it's because it's like on such a deep level, on a spiritual level. It's not. I don't do candle work. I don't have altars. I don't do ancestral work. I don't work with ancestors. No, I don't. I work with a high vibrational ancestral team. I work with archangels. I work with Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael. I work with the high ranking Andromedan physicians, which is starseed physicians. I work with them. So I work in a very high dimension. And when it comes to my work, again, I know I come on here. I love to talk and chat with you guys with my cards and stuff like that. But I'm very deep, and I'm very, very deep on a whole nother level. And I just like, when it comes to like spirituality, I would say I'm more of like a throne room type person. I'm more of like a kingdom of God, order, structure, all of that. So I like that. Yeah. Fasting and praying is free. Yeah. Yeah. No, yoni eggs is not. Yoni eggs is about like balancing your energy. I use those too. I use the rose quartz one, but that's more like balancing your energy in that area. I don't think it, because I use those. It's just not. Yeah. I would try to fasting and praying. If you can't do it, then do the fasting and praying. That works too. If you can fast for like 3 to 7 days, that clears everything out too, which is why I love to fast every first of the month. How many times do you usually have to cleanse it, Tiffany? It just depends on who's attacking you. So I have people that's be energetically obsessed with me, like throwing magic and doing all that stuff. It's calming down, like it don't affect my life, but it still don't stop or negate the fact that I can actually feel it. Like I could sit up here and tell y'all some stories, but I don't want to, because I'm not trying to like put nobody on Front Street and stuff. But it be some stuff that be going on, and it just is what it is. So I cleanse when I feel the need that I need to actually like cleanse out that kind of stuff, like attacks and stuff. Like I just got spiritually attacked like last week, really bad. Do you need to book one or multiples, or just you can start off with one and then see if you need. I don't think you need multiples. Just do one. That should, because I gotta look and see how deep it is. If it's a lust spirit, then that's something really different. Because I gotta check and make sure you're not in no contract with a lust spirit. So lust spirits and poverty spirits, how they work is that they work in, like I said, in threes. So first you got to make sure you don't have a soul contract, because if you have a soul contract with them, I don't care how much cleansing you do, they're coming back because they have spiritual right and legal access to your soul. You see what I'm saying? That's what a soul contract does. I don't care what nobody say. When you're in a soul contract, they have spiritual and legal access to your actual soul. They have a contract with you. So you got to first make sure you revoke and don't have any contracts with any spirits. Then after that, you have to remove the attachment, because if you have a contract with them, you have a soul attachment. This is where you create soul ties, or you have soul ties. Okay? And then after the soul ties, and you have the soul ties, and you have the imprints that's left, which is like the residual energy left. So the first thing is that, you know, you don't have to keep getting repeated services, but it's just like making sure that if I'm doing a cord cut, and that's why I always advise y'all, and it's on my website. I think I had it on, I think I took it down. I always advise everybody to start with soul contract work, to make sure you don't have no contract with these energies and entities. Because if you got demonic contracts open, it's just, it ain't no point in me doing no cord cutting. I'm doing a cord cutting, but it may come right back. You got to make sure the contract is closed. And I had a lot, like I was going, like when I first started my work, this is why my face looked like this. My energy looks like you see my face, you see my energy. It's not dull, it's not light. And this is because of the clearing work that I've been doing off my soul for the past 2 years. Like, I was in a poverty contract with my, I'm going to just tell you guys a little bit of the stuff that I worked through, right? But I was in a poverty contract with my ancestral bloodline. So that was blocking my wealth. I could never make a certain amount of money each month. I cleared that out. That moved, right? Then I was in a lust contract with my ex-husband's ancestral bloodline that I didn't even know that I was in. And so it's like, y'all got to understand, when y'all get in these relationships and marriages with warlocks and witches and all of that stuff, and make oaths and pacts with them, you got to contract with them and their ancestors. So his ancestors ain't even want to let me go, because why? I'm a good supply. Like, my spiritual wealth is in the millions. Spiritually, I'm very spiritually wealthy. So we could keep siphoning that. My whole energy was keeping that whole family bloodline up. And after I left, I just talked to the sister. Like, after I left, okay, you see what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention. You got to see yourself on a very deep spiritual level, especially when you're giving access to your energy and people around you. You have to see that. You know what I'm saying? So that I had to deal with that, right? So then also I had to also deal, like, my chakra keys and codes and all of that was stolen from other timelines. Like, I had some stuff stolen from Orion timeline. So I had to recall all of that. Like, I had to do a lot of reclamation work, a lot of stuff. Like, I could show y'all, like, all the journals, everything writing, and like, it was a lot. Like, I used to be here, like, getting it in. I was in here getting it in, like, claiming my authority back. Like, I realized that I wasn't even, like, covered under the kingdom of God. I was like 60-70% covered under the kingdom of God. I wasn't fully covered under the kingdom of God. And when you're not fully covered under the kingdom of God, your provision is going to leak. Your finances is going to leak. You see what I'm saying? Your protection is going to leak. You don't need no candle. You need to get fortified and solidified with the kingdom of God. And when you have everybody has a destiny wheel. The 3 things that I teach in my schooling is to focus on the 3 things on your destiny wheel, which is protection, identity, and your power. When your power, your soul grid that sits in your solar plexus is all fortified, it's not fragmented and broken across many people and many timelines, you got that thing back, your power is in force and effect. So the things that you do is going to materialize, it's going to manifest. Then you got to focus on your protection. Who's protecting you? You see what I'm saying? Then you got to focus on your actual identity. If you don't know your identity and somebody else know your identity, that is a threat to your crown. That is a threat to your actual throne. They can tamper with that. They can steal that. I've had people destiny stolen, timeline stolen, living on they'll have you living on a broke ass parallel timeline while on the back of the back. This is why y'all gotta watch the movie Get Out. In the back of the scene, they're living on your wealthy timeline. They done stole that joint. They done push you off, like I was telling you, push you off the yellow brick road, put you on the poverty, scroll road, survival road, hamster wheel road, while they over here living your wealthy life. That's what the elites do. Like, y'all, hello. You see what I'm saying? They do it all the time. And then they make a movie and they put it right in our face. And we still like, Dad, that movie was crazy. That movie was real. Okay? Yeah, that movie was real. Okay? Yeah, they be messing with your crown. Because if they can mess with your crown, they can mess with your throne. And if you ain't getting up every day sitting on that throne, adjusting your crown, it could be at a threat. Y'all gotta think of the king and the queen. Y'all, they be putting everything metaphorically in our face. In the Bible, in the movies, all of that. But you look at the kings and the queens, like, just look at, what you call it? Which, not House of Dragons, what's that show called? Not House of Dragons. What was the first one? House of Dragon was the spinoff. But anyway, if you look at that series, I forgot the name of it. It's my favorite series. But if you look at that series, Game of Thrones, go watch Game of Thrones. They put so many spiritual messages in Game of Thrones and The Witcher. Go watch those. And see how they was all wanting to fight for the throne and they crown and all of that. That happens in the spiritual realm too. That happens in the spiritual realm. There's levels to it. And you see how Daenerys had to go through all them levels. They all had to go through them levels. You notice how they was all going through like humility, stillness, everything. The divine, sacred kingdom of God laws. They was all going through them. Divergent. Yeah. But Games of Thrones is the best for me. Best. So yeah, I watched all of that. Rome is another one. I don't even know if you could find that one, but if you ever seen the series Rome, Rome, that was another one that talked about how slavery, like how we was like they was enslaving us. That was really good. But yeah, the House of Dragons is fire. I know I'm trying to get into it. Because I do like the dragons. I love the dragons. I have a dragon. I got a spiritual dragon. That's who I use when I get on my Merkaba. When I get on my Merkaba, I use my spiritual dragon and travel to my planets. That's who I use her. Yeah, Rome and Tudors. Yeah, Rome was good. Why Rome good? I was so mad they didn't continue that series. I was so mad they didn't continue that. But yeah. So, I don't know. I'm just very, very deep. Hey, Leash. I don't know what Rome is. I don't know what Rome is on. Yeah, I'm very, very deep. Yeah, I'm very deep. I'm a high priestess for real. Like, for real. Like, I don't play. I do not play. That's why when the girl was on here and she was talking about the hill stuff, I'm just like, girl, you coming on here and dampening and trying to dampen my spirit, like, with this healed and unhealed version. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have energies like that will come in and they'll try to test you. But I'm too strong. Like, I'm too, like, you ain't gonna get me with that. Yeah. Yeah. Check it out. It's really good. Yeah. But I like shows like that. Mm-hmm. I need someone to say you are the one for my bed. I know that you are the one for my bed. No, so divorce only breaks the soul contract in the physical. It doesn't break it spiritually. And you can be married to somebody and the soul contract could be closed spiritually. I mean, it's just a piece of paper. Marriages is only a thing of finances. It's new. Remember back in the day, they didn't have no piece of paper. You can just go and speak underneath God, and you was under covenant, under commitment. So no, it does not. It does not break a soul contract. Yeah, I had to do it. I could tell you how many countless cord cuttings and contracts. I had to do like 3 contracts closures with my ex, because I told you I was in an ancestral contract with him too. So I was in a contract with his ancestors. It was like my ancestors and his ancestors was fighting to get me out of this contract. So I had to get out of that contract. I used my authority and my ranking to get out of that contract, spiritual court, right, work, and to get out of that contract. And then I had to get a contract with him, and then he had me in an entity contract, and then I had to do several cord cut-ins. So it was a lot, because he was a warlock. It was a lot. And we had several past lives together. So yeah, we had several past lives together. So yeah, it be deep, and people be like, "What in the world?" Now, like, he don't come up in my messages. Like, if I watch a reading, he don't come up. He don't come up as much in my energy anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it was done now. But before, I was getting, like, I kept getting attacked, and I feel like the attack was coming from his bloodline. And now, like I said, I just talked to his sister like a couple of weeks ago, and I was hearing, man, they was giving me warnings that she need to get up out of there. I'm like, they gonna sacrifice, like, you gotta get out of there. She's like, I know. There's a lot going on. I can't even talk about it on here, but it was a lot going on with that. Yeah, it be deeply rooted. Yeah. And so you just gotta peel it one layer, because like I told you, it took me 2 years. You gotta keep peeling the layers back, keep peeling it back. It took me 2 years. Yeah. Because I couldn't attract, and then I attracted another warlock right after that. Like, I attracted another, I was about to get married to another one, but my ancestors wasn't having it. When I tell you, my ancestors was like, stop sleeping with him. Stop dealing with him. And he would look at me, he would be like, I was like, my ancestors said, stop dealing with you. And he was like, really? And we just couldn't figure out why. We just couldn't figure out why, but I was listening to them every week. If my ancestors tell me to do something, I'm doing it. My spirit team tell me to do something, I'm doing it. And I'm not talking about no trickster dark ancestors. Okay? Because I know a trickster dark ancestor, and I know how they operate. They'll tell you any damn thing that's from the ego. Okay? A real ancestor, real high vibrational ancestors, they're going to let you still live your life and live your journey, but they're going to give you enough forewarning when it's time for you to exit out of something. Okay. Now, I don't be playing with them, and they definitely was on point. That man was attacking me left and right. I found out that me and him shared a parasite, and we were like, we were the same sex. We were both women. And he was like a physician, like he was like in this bio lab, but she was she was in this bio lab, and she had this thing on my goddamn head, and she kept like I don't know what they even called, but it was like he kept electroshocking my crown, right? In the past life, because I do past life regression meditations on everybody I deal with, right? Anybody I'm doing, I want to see visually our past life timeline. So she kept shocking my head. She kept trying to get this information out of me. And they couldn't get it, and I wound up dying. So we came back in this lifetime. He kept attacking my damn crown, y'all. My whole chakra system was shut down. Like, I'm talking about shut down. And I just kept, like, when I tell you, I was walking around like this, like with my head down, just feeling heavy. And I was like, damn, I'm like, what is this? And I'm paying for Reiki healings, getting my stuff cleansed. Wasn't nothing helping. I'm like, this mofo was attacking my crown chakra, he was trying to get into my Akashic records on a spiritual level. He didn't even realize what the hell he was doing. So whatever entity and energies that was behind him, they was trying to get into. This is when I didn't have no access to my Akashic. I didn't even have no access to my Akashic records. My Akashic records was sealed off for protection for me because I was still naive. I didn't understand protection. I didn't understand giving people spiritual access. So here I am giving anybody access to me. You see what I'm saying? Letting anybody read me. I'm getting readings here, there, and all that. My spiritual team was like, nope, lock it up. Nope. So they was not even giving me access to the wisdom and the knowledge and all of the keys and all the information that I knew. They was like, nope, right? And then I finally, when I left him, I said a couple of months later, that's when I had got access. They took my Akashic key and everything. Because you know, to read Akashic records, you got to have an Akashic key. So when I was dealing with him, they took my key from me because he was playing around. Like he was playing around with my, like basically insulting my spiritual intelligence. And that's disrespectful in the spiritual realm. That's why like people, other spirituals and leaders be coming up against each other is disrespectful. You can lose your ranking, you can lose your key, you can lose your authority by coming up up against another ranked individual. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just let God handle it through humility and course direction. God's going to handle everything. You don't need to do that. So he was basically assaulting my spiritual intelligence, and they was like, oop. And they took that key right from me. Yo, I couldn't read no Akashic records. I couldn't do nothing. So after I stopped dealing with him, I had to go through a whole reformation phase. I had to go through this whole repentance course correction. Like God had to correct me, and I had to go through this phase, and it was just like he had to see that I seen where I was making a mistake at, what I did wrong. And so and so it was like he took me through that process. And I was just like, dang, I wasn't valuing my key. I wasn't valuing my gifts. I wasn't valuing my energy in regards to giving just people access to me. So I had to go through all of that. And that was a process. I'm talking about I was taking spiritual baths for 7 days, repenting on the side of the tub, praying, repenting, praying, asking God, just asking God for forgiveness and grace and stuff like that. I was reading my Bible. I had to go through a whole phase of all that. So I had to go through also, after dealing with him, I had to go through a purity phase as well too. Because when you've been, I was spiritually raped by the spirits that he was carrying. So I had to go through a whole purity phase as well too. It was crazy. It was so crazy. I was like, wow. But I learned so much. I learned so much. I couldn't believe. And I'm a Leo, so I'm a little gullible and naive. I just couldn't believe the stuff I was going through. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. But I had a girlfriend, and she was walking me through it the whole entire time. So she witnessed everything that I was going through. And she was walking me through it the whole entire time. And we was getting attacked. Even when she was helping me, it was like she was getting attacked. It was crazy because whatever he was dealing with, it was like it was attacking her because she was helping me. I was like, ooh. Yeah, that's why when I do lust spirit stuff for people, those things, they can't really attack me now, but before they will possibly attack you too when you try to help remove stuff off of people. They get irritated. They like, what is you doing? So they'll try to do that as well too. We're gullible as empaths, right? And so yeah, I couldn't believe it, y'all. I went through so much. I was going through so much. I'm talking about Jezebel spirits and everything. A lot. Hag spirits, Jezebel spirits, them gray frequencies and spirits. I was going through a whole lot. A lot of spirit. When I was on that spiritual warfare timeline, I seen so much. And I got off that joint. I got off that spiritual warfare timeline. I got off that karmic timeline. And that's when I learned about timelines and how to get on an aligned timeline and how to get on your highest version timeline. How do you know you have lust spirits? So lust spirits is not just sexual, right? Lust spirits is you can be obsessive or craving certain things. So how I knew I was getting attacked is because I started to become a little bit obsessed over my person. And I'm like, this is not normally like me to feel like this. I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty like powerful. I'm very independent. I understand my peace and my solitude and stuff like that. But I kept having this obsession, like, you know what I'm saying? So that was one thing. And then I started getting like, you'll have like these tingling feelings down in your bottom area. Like in that area, it's like lust spirits bother you. They bother you like literally sexually, but on a spiritual level. So they're tampering and bothering with you down there as well too. So it'll feel like tingling. Like you're not supposed to have tingling feelings. Like that's a lust energy. It's not a sacred energy. Sacred energy, you're gonna feel like a calm and a flow. It's gonna feel like regular, right? It's gonna feel like that. But lust spirits is gonna feel like this. It's gonna feel like this jittery feeling. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, y'all wet for no reason, all that. Yeah, you just feel like this. I need to have sex. I need to get a toy. I need to do this, all of that. Yeah, it's like that. That's a lust spirit. Yeah. And the Jezebel spirit is more of like ego and control, manipulative energy. So you play mind games. You want to run in your ego. You want to control everything. Well, what are we? What are we doing? How this doing? Da 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 da. So that's the Jezebel spirit. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you can't get none of my service done, what I would suggest is that you do 7 days if you want to remove the lust spirit. Because before I got into my authority and where I'm at now, I defeated one. I want to say maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. I took a 7-day cleansing bath, and I worked with Archangel Raphael, and I did an Archangel Raphael prayer. So you need to go research and look up Archangel Raphael, how to use Archangel Raphael to come up against lust spirits or Asamodosis. Asamodosis is the lord of that actual realm or that entity when it comes to lust. Mammon is the spirit of poverty and greed. So he was the one that you gotta like fight up against, and the only one that can defeat him is Archangel Raphael, not Michael. Everybody think Michael for everything, but no, it was Archangel Raphael. Because with pure love, with healing pure love, and that's what Archangel Raphael carries, he defeats the lust energy. So you got to operate in a high frequency of self-love, purity, and that's Archangel Raphael. So he defeats that energy, not Michael. Okay, yeah, you got to take a spiritual bath for 7 days, and you want to do it with like you want to do it for 7 days, and you want to use ginger. Okay, this is what I use in my salt bath that I sell on a TikTok shop to you guys, but you want to use ginger, lemon. You want to grind it up in your bath. You want to use Dead Sea salt, okay? You need to use hyssop and agrimony or sage, those 3 herbs. Now, hyssop and agrimony are very powerful herbs, and they cleanse a lot, okay? So they cleanse. So you want to make sure that your aura, you got to go, like when you're dealing with lust spirits, you got to go through a process of purity. So you need to revoke the energy. But again, you got to make sure you don't have no soul contracts with these energies. Because they'll go away, but then they'll come back. They'll go away, they'll come back. Okay? And that's how it is like that. So yeah. Yeah, I know it'll always be doing that, Lisa. Yes. Ginger, fresh ginger, fresh lemon, a grind of a lemon. You want to grind it up. Dead sea salt. If you don't have Dead Sea salt, you can use the table sea salt in the kitchen, but you can get the pure Dead Sea salt on Amazon. And agrimony and hyssop. I use hyssop soap. I use hyssop oil. You can use hyssop is really powerful with Psalms 35. So read Psalms 35 over your water. Or you can I have a free prayer on my website, and use the very first prayer. That's a powerful one. That's against all principalities and spirits and stuff like that. So you can use the very first prayer. You want to say that over your water, and then you want to get in the tub. Okay? And just chill and rock out. You can listen to some frequency music. I like to listen to sacred frequency music. Yeah, just kind of chill and rock out. All right, YouTube, I'm going to shut down because I'm about to get up off of here. Hopefully you guys didn't have no questions. She said, at this point, I need an exorcism. I've been dealing with a soul contract for about 4 years. Yeah, but that's what priests used to do back in the day. They used to do exorcisms. They don't do them no more. It's like, they don't do them like that no more. I do, but they don't, you don't see it as popular no more. So, yeah. You're welcome, Veronica. Yes, Hyssop. That's it right there. HYSSOP. She said, I wonder why they stopped, because it got very heavy. Remember, the girl, it gets really heavy. So I gotta ask my daughter. I would call her in here, but I don't know what she's doing. But remember, it was a lady that was going around doing it, and she had her husband. Her husband, when the one was the protector, and she was the high priestess, and she was going around and doing it. I forgot what their names was. My daughter know who their names is. But you had to see how so much of it absorbed out of her. Like, it literally sucks your life out when you're doing this type of spiritual work. It's not something that's easy. Like, y'all think we could just, like, wave a wand. The Warrens, yes, them. Y'all think we can just wave a wand and whoop, 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 and that's it. No. We're putting our energy on the line every time we do energetic work. It was the Warrens. Yeah, y'all gonna go research them. But yeah, she was going around and she was doing it. She was going around and she was doing it. And her husband was the protector. Yeah. See, me as a healer, I need a protector. I don't need a provider. Provider is nice, of course, right? Because we don't want to do it. But that's not what I need. I need somebody that's going to spiritually protect me and pray for me. Cover me. I need covering. I need somebody that's going to stabilize me and stuff. Yeah. The Annabelle doll. Yeah. But they was going around doing exorcisms for people. Go look it up. They was pulling stuff out of people's homes and everything. Yeah. The dual partners have been extinguished and forgotten. It's been materialized in partnerships forgotten. Exactly. And see, that's what God has been trying to bring back together. That's what God, because I'm with a protector. I want somebody that's a protector. So that's what God's been literally trying to, he protects and he stabilizes my energy. I could feel it. I felt it when I first met him. Like, he stabilizes and he protects my energy. Again, he don't know all of that, but that's just what he does. But that's what people like us be needing. Now, my other partners, they was exploiting me spiritually. Like I was telling you, they was exploiting me. So when I get exploited spiritually, I'm more susceptible to be under heavy attack. And I can't be under attack doing this type of work. So, yeah. Girl, it's real, honey. It is so real. Okay? All right.